yourself at saka ano yung hinahawakan niyo for this project?
Oh, I'll start. My name is Jax Gonzalez, and I am the head of design team, head of the design team, and I'm also the head of the whole group. I'm handling the School of Business, School of Computing, and the School of Design.
Okay.
So I'm Denise Paelmo, and I handle the business committee or marketing committee.
And I'm Jason Huffer. I'm one of the members of the development team, the coding team. I'm also one of the people who help manage it.
Okay. Uh, so can you give me a brief description of Pile and what does it do?
An idea about Pile is that it's the first ever in the Philippines that it's almost like a music video. It has everything that you want when it comes to the artist, the song, albums, and other stuff about that certain group or an artist.
Yeah, and please take note that we don't generate any content. There's nothing that we publish. All the sources we take, content pretty much, are taken from our partner websites. And all we do is, like what has been said, is we curate the information onto you guys so it makes it easier, concise, brief, and fast searching. That's what Pile does. And another feature of Pile is our ability to meta search. We the ability to share search results. Like say if you Google something, you can only share like the link of one thing at a time, but you can't share the whole thing. That's one feature Pile that's new and pretty much awesome is when you search something, you can share the whole search results. So no matter how many results you get, you can share all of it.
Okay.
Actually, PAL is one of the first ever music search engine, and not in the Philippines, so it's worth waiting for.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you start working on the project?
We've been doing this for 2 weeks already.
Yeah.
2 weeks have passed, and we've come up with researches and design for layouts and the game plans for the School of Computing about the codes and other stuff. Yeah. So we're still on the planning stage.
Okay. When it will kailan siya ila-launch? Does it have a beta release? Does it have
We have
uh,
this target date na September. By September, we're going to launch this.
okay.
Yung release date is September, but as far as what I remember from what Carlos has really said, better release is around August.
We're going to have post-launch, launching, and pre-launch of the events,
Yep.
and what we're going to do for PAL to be known not just by the students of PAL Academy, but also the people, especially in the music industry.
Yep.
Okay. Are you also working on an app, a mobile app that mobile users could also use?
It's
Yeah.
not an app actually. It's more of like a mobile generated website. It's like how
Mhm.
when you used to enter Facebook that day. It's not actually an app. There's no app, diba? But
Mm.
it directs you to mobile.facebook. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. We don't have an app yet. We want to make sure it's flexible as much as possible.
We want to make it concrete first before we have another before we go to another phase, which is the application
Yeah.
of the
Yung mobile app
website.
niya.
Okay. What makes Pile different from all of the parang uh, music searches? Or kasi you mentioned that this is first of its kind. So what's the most unique thing about Pile that you could say that you're really really proud of?
In terms of being proud of this file project, is that um, I can share it without this long name. I mean, even though I have all of it in one page, it's like a compressed zip folder. It's like that RAR. But, uh, it's just small. But I can share a whole new experience or a whole new, call this, information about the artist without getting big, without this big name or big file. Yeah, it's piled up.
Ah, okay. So for Pile, I heard it usually collates information from local artists as of now. So yun pa lang yung nabubuo. are you also planning to work with or parang propose this project to probably record labels para yun nga it would also benefit their artists and also improve the searchability, especially there are a lot of people who are searching for music information, links, photos, etc.
Well, that's a very tricky question because we haven't think about it.
Yeah.
But for now, I think we wanted to focus more first at the development of all the partners that we have right now to be able to perform it well. Then next,
We may.
we may.
It depends.
We're starting it small, then getting it big. Muna. We have to you have to take the ladders muna. So, in order na hindi kami ma-black out, we're going to think small, then later on, have it big.
So, are you also doing promotion since malapit na rin yung August and September on how to spread the word of Pile?
Speaking of promotion,
Ayan.
from our side, we still have to plan on the events on what we're going to do in the relaunch, the launching of the of Pile. But of course, we will use the technology and digital marketing because that's the well known right now in the trend in the marketing and advertising field. So we wanted to have to cooperate with social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other stuff.
And we have came up with this idea na, after all, this is about local music. Why not have a concert, right? Concert promotions. It's good. Sounds good. We're going to collaborate with different artists here in the Philippines. Kailangan kasi natin maging kilala eh. Yun yung pinaka-target natin, our local music industry. Yeah, kasi we have this colonial mentality na, oh, I only know Lady Gaga and John Legend. But how about the artists here in the Philippines? So let's have concerts, yeah.
Okay. Okay, final question. Why should we be excited for Pile?
Because it contains everything.
Oh,
Pile is everything.
It's not
Pile
only
is everything.
on my opinion, kasi I'm also a musician, it helps people like us, musicians, to enter the scene. And one thing that most, like most websites or can't do is that the ability to reach out to people who, parang aspiring musicians, but hindi sila makikilala. And that's one thing I believe people should be excited for. I'm excited myself that I want to learn, like, oh, si ano pala, magaling siya kumanta. Okay. It's like something like that. It helps people get discovered, helps share talent.
Real talent.
Real talent, yes.
It's something worth waiting for.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.